Hello Year 1, welcome to our second session of Maths this week. We're learning to measure length and height, so we're going to do a little recap before we move on to our new learning. I have 3 pencils here and I would like to compare the length of them. So if I want to compare the length, I need to make sure that they are all laying down and we are measuring and comparing from the same place, from the same area, so they are all lined up. Which of these pencils is the longest? Which one is the longest? Well done, the blue pencil is the longest. And which one was the shortest? The shortest in length. Well done, it's the gold pencil. That is the shortest. Now when we're measuring the height of something, so I've got 3 cups to help me out here. I'm going to put them just behind me, you should be able to see. Could you tell me which one, or point at the one that is the tallest? I'll put them on a book closer to the screen. Let me help you a little bit. Which one is the tallest? Well done. This one is the tallest. So which one is the shortest? Well done. The purple cup is the shortest. Brilliant remembering from yesterday, boys and girls. So today we are moving on to learn about non-standard units of measurement. So how we can measure something, not with rulers or tape measures, but with things that we might find around our house or around our classroom. So I have here some cubes. Now I have these cubes in my classroom, might not have them at home, but we could use cubes to measure the height or the length of something. So I have got here a Paw Patrol vehicle. So with my Paw Patrol vehicle, I could measure the length of how many cubes long or cubes in length that vehicle is. So if I bring it closer to the screen and we look at measuring from the very edge, because that's very important, and I line them up, let's count how many cubes in length this vehicle is. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cubes in length. Shall we just double check that? And we'll count them again. Make sure you're counting with me. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So our Paw Patrol vehicle is 11 cubes in length. How do we write number 11? Can you remember? Okay, so from the magic of your screens in your homes right now, you're going to get your magic pointy finger, you're going to blow the dust off because it hasn't been used for a little while, and as you put your finger at your screen, as if by magic, that magic's going to go into my hand and I'm going to be able to write the same number that you're writing on your screen. So get your magic pointy finger ready. We are writing number 11. Ready, steady, go. And the next digit. Well done. It was 11 cubes in length. I'm going to write the word cubes as well. Brilliant work. Now, if I wanted to measure the height of something, so I have got my Superman here to help me. Oh, I think I might need a few more cubes to measure the height of my Superman. How many more do you think I'm going to need? So we're going to start with 11. Let's keep adding them. So we'll stand him up nice and tall. 11, 12, 13, 13. Do you think we need more? I think we do. 14. 15. He is 15 cubes tall. Can you see that? Not 15. That's a close. 15 cubes tall. How do we write 15? I want to write that my Superman here is 15 cubes tall. Cubes in height. How do we write 15? Can you get your magic tiny pointy finger this time? And can you put your magic into the screen, and you are going to help me to write 15 on my board with your magic. Ready? Don't start yet. Wait. Ready, steady, go. 15. So we got one. Next digit. Are you ready? Nice. Straight neck, big round tummy, and a hat on the top. That's our 15. So our Superman was 15 cubes tall. Okay, now as I said at the beginning, you might not have these cubes around your house, so you could use all sorts of different things to help you with your learning, so to measure different things and different heights and lengths of things. So in my house, very similar to these cubes, I have Duplo. So you could use a Duplo to count how many Duplo cubes tall or bricks tall, or how many Duplo bricks in length something is. You might not have that. You might have maybe some wooden blocks. Maybe you've got lots of the same pen. Now it's quite important that they are the same height, the same in length. So you might have a lot of the same pens, so you could measure how many pens tall something was. If you have, well, maybe, like I do, lots of Satsumas, you could have a go at making a little bit of a wobbly, or a wobbly tower of Satsumas to find out how many Satsumas tall something is. So later on, we'll come back to this. We are going to go and investigate different things that we can find in our house and see how long it is, how many of that object in length and how many in height different objects are. So I have a book here, okay, and I have a question for you. My children think that this book is 4 of my hands in length. So for our reasoning today, is my book 4 of my hands in length? If I was measuring the length of it, I'm holding it up to show you, so it's almost showing the height. Is it 4 of my hands? What do you think? Can you tell me? No, it's not 4. How many do you think it would be if I measured using my hands? Yeah, I think about 2. Around 2 of my hands, maybe just a little less than 2 of my hands in length. So it wasn't 4, was it? It was 2. We can tell that because my hands are about half the size of the book. So I'd only need 2 of my hands to measure the book. Right, I have got a mystery object that I've got a little game that I want you to play at home. Now, I don't know what's in your homes, and I want to see if you can guess one of my mystery objects. Okay, I'm not actually going to tell you what the object is at the end, so that doesn't really make sense. But we're going to see all of the different things that it could be that you could find in your house. So I'm thinking of an object that's in your house. Have a look around. It's going to be shorter in height than your table and shorter in length than your table. So think about a table in your house. It's going to be shorter than your table in height and length. it's going to also be longer than my hand. So think about your parent's hands, longer than your hand. Can you identify 3 things in your house that is shorter in length and in height than your table and longer than my hand, like an adult's hand? Actually, you could even use your hand. What 3 things can you find looking around your house now? Can you tell me them? So thinking 1, tell me the first one. Second one. And third one. You found 3 mystery objects and you were amazing. You were absolutely correct. They were the 3 things that I was thinking in my head too. You are so wonderful. Give yourselves a big clap. Okay, sounds really weird when I'm clapping when it's just me. It's so quiet. I miss you all so much. Okay, so let's get back to our activity then. So it's similar to the first thing we did in our learning today. You are going to choose something to measure. There has been a little ping. Your mums and dads will know what that means, whoever's at home. A ping is should have given you a sheet that you can fill in. You don't have to fill this in. What you could do is go around your house and investigate. Just investigate, oh, how many hands in length is my table, or how many pens tall is my chair. So you can go around and investigate. Now, if you're only using 1 object or 2 objects like your hands, you need to make sure that as you measure accurately or more accurately, you need to line them up, or with your pen, if you're measuring just using 1, you need to make sure you know where it starts and where it finishes. Okay, so you're measuring really, really accurately. The second activity is where you could actually have a go at recording it. So you could draw it. So you have here, let me just move my light and see if that makes it a bit better. Okay, so you can decide what object you want to measure. You can choose how you want to measure it. So you can measure it by your hands, by Duplo, by Satsumas, by Avenger toys, whatever you'd like to measure by. And you can record how many, the length of that, like we did earlier, 11 cubes or 15 cubes, but you can write the object that you've used to measure that in that space. And if you think, oh my goodness, I've done all of those jobs and I'm really enjoying these investigations, I've got a little bit of another activity, just like the problem solving activity you just helped me with, the 3 mystery things that I was thinking in my head that you found in your house. We have another sheet that says, so you might need a grown-up to help you with the reading of this. So if you can, or older brothers and sisters, it gives you ideas such as somebody has a mystery object, they say it's taller than a water bottle but shorter than a chair. What 3 things could it be? So you'll have to have a little guess of all the different things that could be. So that's kind of an extension activity. If you've done all of those things and you would like to have a little bit more learning in your maths today. But you have been absolutely wonderful today. Well done, Year 1. I can't wait to see all of your learning. So get mummies and daddies, take pictures, send them to Mrs. McManus and I, send them to Miss Nee. I can't wait to see what you are doing at home. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.